All right. I just thought of shooting this quick video to put provide a solution to a problem that have been that have been on for some time. All right. The truth is, the agents I give you in the Ecom Tycoon course are overburdened by the number of customers I've sent them. I mean, it's just natural. Even when they employ two more staffs, it's becoming they're still not being able to serve the number of persons hitting them by the day. So earlier on, it has always been, just give them any link you grab online, preferably from AliExpress or Alibaba, and they will help you find the link on 1688 and stuff because of the language barrier. But now they don't seem to have that time. They don't seem to have that time. And because I'm always there to make sure I lighten every problem, I provide solution to the problems I can, as regards many importation business. I thought about shooting this quick video to show you how to search for products on 1688 without an agent by doing it yourself, on your PC or on your phone. Now, accessing 1688 on your PC is simple, 1688.com, and it opens, right? That's how I actually love accessing it, because on phones it misbehaves sometimes. And there's a feature we'll be using here that you hardly find on phone. It's actually an image search feature for 1688. I think you don't find it on phone, But if you are using something like a phone, I know most Android phones, if you open something like Chrome on Android, just the place you type in the www.whatever.com, look at the extreme right, you see three dots, right? Standing there, three dots. Click on that three dots and change something like show desktop mode, something like that. Check the show desktop mode feature to turn your phone into a desktop. Like you start accessing 1688 as a desktop, and you can use the image search, right? But if you're on PC, you don't need that at all. Okay, let's go right into how you can search for products yourself on 1688. Okay, first of all, you have to get the picture of the product. Get the picture of the product you want to buy. The pictures are everywhere, and the best place I think you can get them is in 1688. Sorry, on AliExpress or on Alibaba.com. These two places are wonderful, but you can just set them online and get them. All you need is a clear picture, preferably the one that doesn't have a watermark, right? The picture that's standing on its own, that is very clear, not blurred. A picture that is very, very clear. I think I'll be practicalizing this and then showing you how that is done. Right, get a clear picture of the product you want to buy from 1688 or from anywhere. Okay, let's say for example I want to buy something like rechargeable blender, right? Rechargeable blender. Let's say I want to buy rechargeable blender. Okay, I come here, I go to AliExpress.com. Sorry, AliExpress.com. And then I type in rechargeable blender, rechargeable rechargeable blender, something like that. Okay, let me go with this. Let's see what it throws up. Okay, I know exactly what I want to buy, and this is exactly the product I want to buy, right? This is exactly the product I want to buy. It says around $16 on AliExpress. Okay, it says around $15 to $17 on AliExpress. So I look for a picture. So this is a picture. I get more as many pictures as I want. So let me just open this on another browser. I'm opening it on another browser. I want to open like 2 or 3 of them, so I get more pictures to work with. Okay, this is also a very clear picture. Let me look for one more. I think those two are fine. Those two are fine. So let's go. This one is fine. And as you can see, there are more pictures here. This is one. If you click on this, you see this. If you click on this, you see different one. If you click on this, you see it. Click on this. You can save as many as you want, but I love going with the ones that are very clean. Okay, let me save this one. So I click here and save image as, let me call it Blender 1. Okay. Now let me save this other one again. This one. Call it save Blender 2. Blender 2. Okay, this is basically what you do for every product you want to search, right? You can search for them on on Alibaba.com or AliExpress.com, wherever you can get a clear picture that doesn't have those AliExpress watermarks, so that the search stuff doesn't start reading them and throwing up things that you don't need. Now we have the pictures ready. The next thing we do is to go over to the second option, which is the searching for this product directly, right? Now the actual searching for this product. Now there are 3 ways you can search for this product: direct search, picture search, Google search. Now direct search is nothing scientific, it's nothing extraordinary. All right, for direct search you can come to 1688.com. this is CAT.com, for example, it may not just work. All right, sometimes you could search and it throw up something unrelated. So, but for sometimes again, it works as well. So what I do is you come here and type in that rechargeable blender. Let's try our luck and just type it in and clicking search. Let's see, it's still loading or something. Let me refresh this and make sure my connection is not misbehaving. Okay, I'm refreshing this right now. All right, I still it is acting up, still refreshing. So let me just continue searching. Let me just click on search. Let's see. It should throw up stuff. Let me pause this. Oh, unlucky me, there's no traces of anything here. As you can see, threw up something like a blender, but this is not what we want exactly. So what do we do now? What do we do? Okay, you scroll down and see if you find them, right? Sometimes you could just see some suggestions, because when you search for an item, the system tends to suggest others to you. This is not what we want. This is not it. Let's go down and see if we're lucky. We could be lucky. Sometimes it could be lucky you find them here. Sometimes you could be lucky to find them here. All right. Our network is just crazy. It's not showing up the pictures. Wow. We can't find any yet. So in order not to waste our time, let's just go over to the next one. Okay, another thing I would also like to do is, if you come to the 1688, if there's anything like what do you call it, a brand name, on this name here, you can just copy it and say, but right here, there's no brand name. It's just portable blender and juicer, bottle, blah, 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 blah. So there's no brand name here. Let me search for this other one. USB charger, cable, portable blender mixer. So there's no brand name. Now, if there's a brand name, Altad. Let me see if we'll be lucky with the Altad. All right, I think yeah, it's Altad. Altad, that's it here. Altad. So let me go back here. See, it's just messing up. Okay, let me go back here and search for I think one. Sorry, let me go back here and search for Altad. Altad. Boom, as you can see, it's suggesting even the Altad thing for us. So this is another one, and it's throwing up some options. You have to show me the pictures. Let's see if we'll be lucky this time. Let's see if we'll be lucky this time. Let's see if we'll be lucky this time. Oh, it's straight up crazy other stuffs by Altad. Now, this is not exactly what we want. So let's assume you're not able to get these products via this means, But that doesn't mean that these products, you don't find it on this Sensitivity. There are lots of them, but we're not really keying the right words. And how do we do that? Because we don't speak this Mandarin or Mandarin Chinese language. We only speak English, and that's the only thing we do. So we're just reverse engineering to see how we can get in. Okay. Now, the next thing I think we should do in this case is okay, I would, instead of doing that, I would just say, let me go to AliExpress and say portable blender. Let me just type in exactly that, portable blender and juice bottle. Let me just type in that. Portable blender. All right, and juice bottle, right? Let me see if that will show up. Anything tangible. As you can see, it's showing up something like bottle, but then it hasn't shown us our blender, the blender we want. It hasn't. So let's check down to see if we will find what we want here. We can't find them, but they're showing us other types of blenders. But then, for some reasons, I don't even know, they're not showing us exactly what we want. But the truth is, the blenders are here, and I've actually been buying them from here for Wi-Fi. Yeah, buys it from here. So they are here, and should be very sure they are here. There are other types here, but that's not what we want. I'm assuming we want that particular one, and that alone we want. We want it and want it really good. So let's assume this doesn't work for us. Now, let me try out another picture. I want to get a product with this method, right? Let me try another product. I call it six packs app. That's six packs app something. Six pad. They call it six pad app, right? Okay, this is it. Okay, let's search for the brand name Gustala. Let's see if we'll be lucky with that Gustala. All right, Gustala. If we're not lucky with the brand name, then we'll search for the normal, name we know. While it's opening, Let's check. The name is 6pad. They call it 6pad apps, fitness trainer, whatever. This Gustala is still loading. Okay, Gustala threw up nothing, as you can see on the screen. So what we'll do next is to search for 6pad. 6pad. The name there is 6pad. So I think if you're searching, yeah, it will just straight up 6pad. So let's use that. Let's see what it's gonna bring up now. Okay, good. Now, as you can see, we have tons and tons of them. So just search for 6pad. That means searching, direct searching worked here, right? So for this, we have this already. So this is what you're looking for. This is what we're looking for. This. So we have tons and tons of them. We just need to open all of them and start looking at all of them because you still need to run them through the searches I'll be talking about in the later in this video, right? So just open all of them. Like we said for the blender, we couldn't see using the direct search method, but we were able to see this. So it could work for some product, it could not work for some product. But the truth is, the 3 strategies of searching I'll be showing you, whatever product you have, you should be able to find it with at least one of them. All right, with at least one of these methods. All right, so let's go over to the next search strategy, next search style, and next method I call picture searching. Picture searching. Picture searching, right? Picture searches. Now you have the pictures already saved on your phone or wherever. Remember, I saved a picture of the blender. Now let's go back and search for this blender. Now I'll go back to C88, all right? C88's homepage, wherever, just c88.com. And remember, I told you for you to be able to see this feature we're going to be using here, you need to be using a PC, right? This is the feature I'm talking about here. It looks like a camera. I don't think you have it on phone, but if you're using an Android, I think most big smartphones do it. Just click on, just at the this place where you I'm talking about Android now. This place you type in your address, there should be a pom line somewhere here. Click on that line, then choose something like show desktop mode, something like that. Choose it, and then it will start showing you in desktop mode. And if you refresh the C88 site, it will show you this camera sign. No, what do we do with this camera sign? You have a picture saved on your phone or your PC, wherever. Now you click on this camera sign. You go browse that picture. All right, we saved this blender picture. Let me now browse it. When you browse, you don't need to do anything. It will automatically search. So when you just click on that, camera sign and click on browse, it will automatically be searching, right? Depending on how fast the network is to search and throw up everything that looks like that picture on their database. And as you can see right now, we used the method 1. We're able to search for this product. We're able to get this blender. But just using the method 2 now, we'll be able to get thousands and hundreds of this product. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. We have tons and tons of this product right now because we've been able to search with picture, right? We searched directly, we couldn't get it. Using search style, search method number 1, we didn't get it. Now we use the second method, which is searching with picture. We're able to get it, as you can see. Isn't that awesome, right? Now we have tons and tons of this. You just look at the prices, open as many as you can, open any ones you want to open, as anyone that is cheap. Just keep opening, because we still get to a page where we need to prune down and cut down the number of links we have to the particular one we need. I mean, the best, the cheapest, and the one that have the best of the criteria I'll be talking about shortly. So this is the second way of searching for items. Okay. Now let us also search for that 6 apps something. Let me save one. Let me save this one, and then we'll search for it. I don't know if I'm stretching this video, but it's fine. We might search for it and get it or not, but let's just search for it and see. 6pack. Let me call it 6pack. Okay. Now let's go back to our 1688 site. Click here, browse my 6packs, and then click open. Do nothing. Once you click open, don't click on this. So long your network is fine and your connection is pretty fast, you just browse itself and throw up something for you. Now, this is it. Now, sometimes it will throw up something that are not related. This is the product we're talking about. 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 So we have tons and tons of product now we can look at and choose from. All right? Now, as you can see, there's something lined up here. And this one is in orange color. These ones are in black. Okay? Now, it searches for the picture. And it tends to search for anything that looks like the picture. This one now looks exactly like all these things you are seeing here. Now, if For example, peradventure, you don't find exactly what you're looking for here. Don't go out, and you're using this strategy. Don't go out yet. Start clicking on these ones one after the other. Once you click on it, it will turn orange. Right, this one will turn orange. Remember, it was this before. Then to show something again that look like that picture. As you can see, it's throwing up a phone case in sets like that picture. You know, remember, it's searching like a picture now, not like with keyword or anything. So it could drop. Now, I'm only going this length if, for example, they drop something, maybe we search, and then we're getting something like this. You say, oh, I don't have any of these products I'm searching. Then none of this product matches what I'm looking for. Now, what you need to do is start clicking on this thing one after the other. You may be lucky to find exactly what you're looking for. This is a crazy strategy I don't see people using, right? Okay. But I think the first time what it will do is to get you the best, what it thinks is the best for you, that matches your picture. And this is exactly that the one, the thing we're looking for here. So we'll have it here, right? So I'll talk about refining the search and getting the best. Now, what you do at this stage is you are getting these products from state, you are getting the links, you are dropping them somewhere, saving them somewhere. As what I do is I make sure I get up to 20 links, and at the end of the day, I just come up with 1 or 2, right? I get up to 20 links. Okay. Now, the third strategy is using what I call Google search, just playing on Google's head. That's a very simple one. One thing we'll do is I do it in 2 ways. One is you go to google.com/images, google.com/images. Then you go to, once you go to google.com/images, you click on this. I don't know if I was fast. When you go to google.com/images, you must have had the image saved on your PC or your phone. Then you click on this thing that looks like a camera. All right. Then you click on the upload. Come here, upload the goddamn image. Oh, we're even getting it wrong because it will throw up size that it will throw up size that are English. It will not throw up size that are in Chinese. So we don't even use this at all. No, we don't use this at all. So we don't go to google.images. So we go to google.com, right? Go to google.com. Now, when you go to google.com, you come here and type in 6pad. That same name. Okay, sorry, type in 1688.com, right? You put, I don't know what they call it, this pom without space. You now type in the name of your product, 6pad. Maybe you now put apps, whatever. Just the keywords that explains what you're looking for exactly. Now, as you can see, we have products from 1688 thrown up here. We only get products that are in Chinese language, which is actually what we're looking for, right? Now, this one is Taobao.com, which is a sister website, also in Chinese language. Now, to further get the information very clearly here, you can click on images to look at the pictures of what you're getting. All right, that's not even necessary. You can just go. This is from 1688. This is from Amazon. We don't need all these ones. So we have one from 1688 already, and then we have one from Taobao.com. So we have these 2 now, meaning we have a French translation. Wow, we have tons of them from 1688 already. You know, through Google, and these are the things it brought up here. This one. Good. We already have what we're looking for. Now let me look at that rechargeable blender one more time. Let me see what to type, what to bring up. Rechargeable blender. Okay. Let me see what it will throw up. Now we have Taobao.com. Let me see if Taobao.com will be lucky. We'll be lucky with Taobao.com. No, I threw up nothing related. That's fine. Let me go back. I think that keyword is more like too generic. Rechargeable blender. Let me see if we can get something. The name, portable juice blender. Let's go with that. Portable juice blender. Portable juice blender. No luck as well. So this doesn't work for us. So we'll stick with the ones that work for us. So the idea is before you use any of these three methods, you should get what you're looking for. First of all, you can do a direct search on 1688. All right. Do a direct search on 1688 where you search for keywords, right? Portable blender or 6-pack app. Remember, we searched for portable blender, we couldn't get, but we searched for 6-pack app and we got hundreds of them, right? Or you do a picture search. That should be on the PC. If you're on the phone and you are using Android, remember what I told you. That place you type in your www, look through the extreme right. There's a 3 dot there. Click on it. Then choose the desktop mode, and then it will show up desktop mode and show you that camera. So I click on that camera icon, browse the image, and then it will automatically search and give you what you're looking for, right? Once it throws it up, you have tons and tons of products. But sometimes, you're not even sure what you're looking for. You might need to click through those other links at the top to get them, right? Then Google searching. Google searching. I just illustrated that now. Put 1688.com in Google. I don't know what they call that. It's colon, right? And then you put the name of the product there, and you might be lucky to get this product. So these 3 ways you can find anything you are looking for, and won't have to bother these agents, because they have enough of those already. Right? Now, the next strategy there, the next thing that on the lineup here is refining and coming up with few links. Remember, now you have tons of these links. Some of them are expensive, some are cheap, some are not even worth buying from. How do we find these ones that are worth buying from? Now, how do we refine these links? You've come up with, let's assume, okay, we've come up with this. We open them. Just click here. Open as many as you can. I open even 20, because the goal is I want to get the cheapest, the best of bargains, right? So I open as much as I can. Okay, let me just open this file for illustration's sake. Now, I've been able to do something here. I've been able to not just use a Google translator that translates robotically. I've been able to use a human translated something. I've been able to get a human translated, a keyword and title for this product. So what I would do here is, assuming I didn't get more products, I've just opened up 5, and watch what happens below. It opens up tons and tons of more products. This one is 25, this one is 48, this one is 25, this one is 370, 270, this one is 31, tons of, so you can open more and more and more and more of these products, to consider the ones that you can get cheaper and cheaper and better. All right, that's one way. Then another way is copy these things you have here, then key it back into the 1688 search box, to throw up related items. In that way, you get more other sellers who have used those keywords, who are likely to must have used those keywords, and may be selling cheaper. All right, you get more options to choose from, because these guys might be selling something like 20 yuan, and then someone else, and you do this deep searching, and someone is you are getting it for 15. I mean, it's something. Just put it in here. My connection is becoming crazy. Just put it in here, pour it in here, and then click on search, and it will throw up more and more products like that. That's one. And I've told you before, one way to dig deeper is when you open all those products you find, it will open more of similar products below it. So keep opening until you are just satisfied. You might not even need to copy whatever and put it in the using that strategy. No, you might not be needing to do that. Now, that's about refining and coming up with few links. By this time, I know you must have come up with, let's say, 5 links that are cheap, very, very cheap, right? You've weeded off the ones that are expensive, then you're coming up with one that is very, very cheap. 5 to 10 that is very, very cheap. Now, the next thing you want to do is to refine further by looking at ratings and purchases. How do we do that? How do we refine further by looking at purchases and stuff? Now, this is it. Now, this product hasn't opened the details, so you have to click here to open the product details. You have to click here to open the product details. Now, I've just opened these 3 product details. Now, when you open product details, you see everything about the product. Now, some people get confused. When you see a product in the lineup here, you see something like 28, this thing. 28 means you are getting, this 28 means you are getting more than 500. But if you are getting from 3 to 99, you are getting it at this. You are getting from 100 to this, you are getting it at this. So don't say, oh, Mr. Pass, when I see $28 28 yuan, and then when I click open and I see 35, why is it so? This is why it's so, right? The 28 is still here, but you need to get a minimum of 500 to be able to enjoy the 28. It's just a marketing strategy, and everybody does that. All right. Now I've just opened a couple of them. This is what the product looks like. You see everything about the product, right? Now I talked about refining further and then looking at getting 2 links that you have to work with. What do we look at? You look at these numbers here. You don't even need to translate anything. Look at these numbers here. Okay, let me just translate and see what the numbers do, so you know exactly what the numbers mean. These numbers here. This one means set of transactions. The number of transactions. This one means reviews. And this one I've really done 2 transactions and no reviews. So if I were you, I wouldn't even want to buy from somebody like this. Right? I wouldn't like to buy from somebody like this because nobody has said, oh, your product is fine or not fine, right? So I wouldn't want to buy from somebody like this. I'll yank this person off. Maybe I have 10 links and I have 9, right? All right. This person has sold nothing. I don't want to be that tester. Let's open more. Let's open more and see. But I know you get the gist right now. Wonderful. This person has had over 979 transactions and 10 reviews, which is awesome, right? If you have time, you can read the reviews also. But the truth is, if the reviews are not nice, if the product are not nice, then this one shouldn't be. There should, as you can see, have over almost 5 over 5 rating, over 979. So this guy is worth buying from, assuming his price is fine, right? So it's worth buying from. The gist is, the idea is, use these things to know the kind of sellers you can buy from, right? Now, I could say, you just grab the link. This is the link. For person that will be asking me, which link do I send to Angela? This is, so I send to the agent, right? This is the link. Now, let's assume I've decided to buy this product because the reviews are fine. I just grab this link, and then I go directly. I send it to Annie via email. Via WhatsApp, right? She's back on WhatsApp and working very well. So I send it to Annie via WhatsApp, and then she just go there and pay. Because payment is actually the problem, even though I'm decoding how you can actually pay, but it's been a long process. It's actually a long process. So I don't want to put that problem right now. But just get this for Annie. Get this, send it to the agent, even if it's not Annie, because I'm going to be adding more agents as time goes on to the members of the Ecom Tycoon family, right? So send this to your agent, and then tell him I want to buy 50 of this, 100 of this. And then note that you're not supposed to start asking them, making the conversation long. Just list out these things. Don't send them one by one. Compile them. Put them together and say, oh, I want these 10 pieces, I want these 5 pieces. They'll just go straight, make contact with the seller and buy, so that you save yourself the stress of oh, they've not replied me. I send this one. Some person will say I bought this last week, they've not replied me. The truth is, most of you send one product, they send another one tomorrow, send another one tomorrow, send another one tomorrow. And then when you now pay, you pay 3 weeks later, and then after paying 3 weeks later, you come and be reporting to Mr. and say since 3 weeks that you sent Annie links, you haven't received your product, forgetting that you have to pay. Annie doesn't sell this product. These agents don't sell this product. What they actually do is to help you buy. They bridge the gap between you and those Chinese guys, right? They reach out to those Chinese guys. Those Chinese guys don't even know that you are no one buying, so they make sure they send something authentic and original. Okay, so that's it basically. And like I said, avoid all those talks, chats that go straight to business. Just talk to Annie. These are my links, product I want to buy. Cost them for me and let me know how much I'm paying. Then you pay, and then the agent buys them for you. And then also know that these guys don't sell this product. The agent don't sell this product. Now, let's say you are staying in Abuja and the seller of this product is somewhere in Damaturu, right? It has to be sent from Damaturu to Abuja. Don't think that that day you pay, the product should be with them. No, the product is sent normally. Sometimes China is very big, right? It will take like 4 to 5 days, even more, for some logistic reasons. And if you don't that day you pay, that the product starts coming, you have to pay them, and then they have to confirm your payment, and they have to make payment. Just like you buy something from Jumia. Now, the quickest it can be sent is the next day. They send it the next day. They send it the next day. And if you are not in Lagos, maybe if you are in a very far place, then it takes up to, sometimes Jumia take up to 10 days. But then you guys believe, act like this thing should be working like in an angelic setting. No, that's not how exactly it should be. I mean, you should want these things fast. Don't say my customers are waiting. If the customers are waiting, it doesn't mean they should break the law of nature or how things are working, or should go and start controlling how things are working in China. No, it doesn't work that way. You should be the one to know how you run the business and make it in such a way that you don't push anybody into pressures for your own fault. No, I don't support that. If you tell me your customers are waiting and you order something that you want to send from China to your place today, then you're joking. All right. And then when it comes to shipping to Nigeria, don't count from the day you pay them. No, you count from the day your goods get to them, and the day is actually shipped. But when they ship, they tell you they ship. So when they ship, that's the day you start counting from. Some people start counting from the day they pay and say, "Oh, I paid since I not received my goods in Nigeria." Shipping them express take 48 hours. The other ones take up to 10 days. All right. That is from the day it is given to the flight company, not from the day you order. Okay, and anything can happen. Don't believe because you order, the flight can be cancelled. Flight cannot. Some persons when they say I've not received my goods, and maybe they've explained to them that this flight was cancelled, and they will still get back to me and say I've not received my goods, making me want to believe. Is it that you don't know that planes can be cancelled and you cannot do anything about them? For some time, sometimes for inexplicable reasons. If the weather, whatever people says, oh, you can't fly, the president can't even fly. So it's not about you or your product. Let alone that your product is that your product. You know, in fact, I want everything to work perfectly. You know, I understand we want to make money, we want to get result and all that, but we also know we are humans. We are humans. You know, things are not perfect here, let alone elsewhere. All right. So that's it. You have to really follow this with patience. Patience. If you have customers waiting, know how you have to handle them. Don't transfer the pressure to where it shouldn't be. And when you transfer, you make it look like it is you that is no, it's not. I'm overstretching this video and I don't really like that. So that's it about sourcing for products on 1688. Please disturb none of these agents anymore. Just get them links and let them buy. Get them links, let them cost this thing for you, and then you make payments, right? You can pay in Naira, you can pay in PayPal. Now if Naira is a problem, go look for PayPal. I'm dropping more PayPal exchangers in the resource section so that you can have more persons to reach out to get PayPal. I mean legit guys that I buy funds from all the time. Then another thing you also need to bear in mind is the fact that you do not. Yeah, I almost forgot that. Some persons think they want to push everything to all these agents. No, agents they are charging you. They are charging you for that for being the middleman. They're not taking off what should be the business the normal business thing from you, the normal business requirement, right? You buy an item from. They are buying this item. Maybe they are in Guangzhou, and then they are buying from Shenzhen, which is very very far, pretty far from Guangzhou. And then the person, the seller ought to charge, because if you look at on the side, they charge you. Then when these guys tell you have to pay those small shipping fees, say, no, I wasn't told. I mean, it's supposed to be flanked to you. No. Some things are not even supposed to be talked about. Some things you should know this thing, because you buy these things from Konga and Jumia and you pay shipping fee. Even if you don't pay, it's factored into the cost of the product you're buying. And then when they ask you to pay shipping fee, say no. All right. So let's do this. We can do it. Thank you. Have any question? Let me know via the email. That's if you are an Ecom Tycoonist. There's an email in the Ecom Tycoon section where you can always reach me, that get directly to me, and I will respond direct and straight. Okay. And if you're not a member, maybe I don't know how you ran into this video, you can go to ecomtycoon.com to get access to that membership. www.ecomtycoon.com to get access to that membership. But I know this video is not for a non-member, but if by mistake you get it, then that is what you should do. Thank you, and hope to drop more videos like this from time to time.